And the Bulls continue to stack young forward prospects, Shams. Last season, it was Matas Buzelis, and now they had... Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in for White. Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
Well, MP set a rather large goal for himself to outscore everyone on the opposing team. While MP certainly is talented enough to do so, that sure is a lofty goal, and he's been very vocal about it. Now, the media can get all over you when you set goals that big, but he's struggled a bit trying to deliver on that promise. We'll see if he steps up tonight.
On the court for the Bulls, Josh Giddey out there with DeSumo. Then it's Buzelis, then there's Zach Collins, and it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And he drives in. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Grant, the pass to Sharp. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Thibault comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Collins. And Okoro is subbed in for Giddey. Holiday from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Williams a screen on Henderson. MP scanning the floor. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. MP's got his second basket on the night. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. To end the cold spell. No good. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, MP, covered by Thibault. Left side, Jones. He shoots it. Here's MP, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Williams. Okoro is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's MP, and it's Smith in at the 5. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Chicago leading by 9. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for the Blazers, Avdia, he's checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Thibault, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Then for Chicago, Booz Ellis is checked in for Williams. Sumu comes in for Okoro, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Let's send it over to Ali for a report on MP.
Well, I spoke to MP before the game. He told me he was very aware of the defensive challenge in front of him, but feels like these are the types of games that bring out the best in him, saying he's focused on turning in a dominant scoring performance. Guys, he sounded confident.
Well, he's going at him. That's his mentality. Thank you. Pass to MP. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bulls leading by 11. MP, the flush.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Lillard. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
Okay, now let's see. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. Holiday's checked in for Lillard. MP's checked in for Chicago. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Another shot. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Collins with a screen on Sharp. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Camara from behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Back to MP. Portland with a rebound. Goes up on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Collins. Rebounded by Camara.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
The Bulls trail by 10. To the inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Buzelis. And here's White. Inside. Here's MP. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. He made a big impact. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's MP, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the 1. Here's MP. Clinging with a defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Thibault missing. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Here's MP. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Thibault. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And the Blazers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Collins checked in. And here's Grant from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Three-pointer, Holiday hits a three-pointer.
Timeout.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Williams finds Collins. Lets it fly. The Bulls with another miss. Portland leading by 13. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside for Grant. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Timeout called. Portland. They lead by 13. For three. Booyah! He sinks the triple. Here's Holiday. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And he drops the first. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Henderson against Jones. Oh, no good. Okoro outside. Here's MP. And they get it back. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Even early.
A double-double and a terrific performance by you tonight in what must be a disappointing loss.
Yeah, double-doubles don't mean much to me, Dom.
B.A., over to you.
Thank you, Dominic.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe.
Yo, we have Dion Benjamin, NBA.
Wow, that's the dream.
See, I can't miss. All right, here you go, sir.
I'm taking
You're...
Yo.
Here we go.
Look, MP, they love you, okay? They said engagement's been through the roof since you started shouting them out, but now...
Look, being the #1 option is not for everyone.
Good, MP.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And the Bulls making a change here. MP's checked in. Mann's checked in for Brooklyn. And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
He hasn't quite backed up his words yet, but with MP, I imagine that'll only fuel his fire. Don't be surprised if he goes off tonight. You don't want to be the guy defending MP when he's got a point to prove.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Michael Porter's out there with Sharp, and it's Mann in at the 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Thomas. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, offensively, really like the way they're moving it around for the best look.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Porter.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Here's Saroff. On the wing, Williams. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Nets. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Jalen Smith. Carter out there with Dosumu. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Traoré, defended by Carter. Williams with a clean look buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Bulls trail by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kev. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. MP inside. Defended by Man. MP got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Sharp.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustration mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Okoro. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Carter. Williams with the steal. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
MP against Porter. MP inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Vucevic checked in for Smith. And a change for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Outside Williams.
Hey, whose man is this?
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Yo, watch him. Get through.
Here's Wolf. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 2 on the clock. And it's Demon missing. Bulls trail by 12. At the top of the key, Bruce Ellis. MP against Porter. Here's MP. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets leading by 12. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Nets. Thomas is checked in.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Ellis in a position to cash in.
Pass to Sharp. Now Porter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP looking around. And stolen by Sharp. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Wolf. Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. And the foul called on MP. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this.
For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Nets.
Obviously, they've been locked.
And that's a halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. He's checked in for Josh Giddey. And the Nets also making a change. Man's checked in. for the lead. The three-pointer is right on target. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Shutting the floor for the Nets. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. Mann gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable you could almost reach out and touch it.
Herter against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Demon. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Chalk up 2 there. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Right side, Thomas. Pass to Mann. Thomas, a screen on MP. Mann can't hit.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets lead by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Okoro in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That shot wide open.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Okoro. To the middle. MP, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Williams passes to Wilson. Here's Mann. Back to Wilson.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Claxton, covered by Smith. Now Mann. There's Porter with the 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Okoro. Inside. Here's MP. Mann with the rebound.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Back to Wilson. Let's lose a 3. Smith there for the rebound. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the... And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but we knew rebounds would be a key factor in this match.
Rebounding starts with wanting it more than the other guy.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Good game, MP. Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. What do y'all? I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes!
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 Okay, since the beginning of the season. What's up, everybody? MP here to let you know what's. Okay, how was that? Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. What do y'all think?
I can get some great